Hello everyone. Today we are going to study universal bodies and it is from Book of Standard Third and it's EVS. Okay, so let's start. So what are these animals saying? We cannot have a healthy body if we don't have a healthy world. So we need to have a healthy world so we are also healthy. So let's see what the earth is singing. Complete the earth song. Earth Day, Earth Day. This is the earth. Earth Day comes once a year. But we should make our message stay, love and clean our earth each day. Make that plan a plan to clear. Earth Day comes once a year. Love and care for our earth so dear. So this is teaching us to love and care the earth. So in this chapter, we are going to study about the universal bodies, about the solar system, the earth, the sun, the moon, and the stars. And I have with me Mariam. Hello, Mariam.
Hello.
Okay, so let's see what are these. Can you see the stars and the moon and the sun?
Yes, in the sky.
Yeah, so let's start. Universal bodies.
Universal bodies.
Ji. When we look up in the sky in the day, what do we see?
We see it shining bright in the sky.
What do we see? Sorry. We see the sun shining bright in the sky. At night, we see numerous stars and moon beautifully shining in the sky. So in the day, we see the sun shining bright in the sky, and at night we see numerous stars and moon beautifully shining in the sky. Apart from these, there are various planets that move around the sun. The sun, the moon, the earth, and the planet are all universal bodies. Or what are they all? Universal bodies. So if I ask you, what are the universal bodies? What will you say?
The sun, the moon, the earth, and the planet are all universal bodies.
Very good. The solar system. The solar system. There are 8 planets that move around the sun in a fixed path called orbits. So what are orbits? Orbits are fixed path. Okay, what are orbits? These are fixed path around which the planet move around the sun. So the planets are moving around the sun in a fixed path, and this fixed path is called the orbit. And how many planets are there? There are 8 planets. These 8 planets are Mercury,
Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune.
The third planet, that is the Earth, is our home. It is the only planet which supports life. So only in Earth is there life. In all the other planets, no one lives. Jupiter is the largest and Mercury is the smallest planet. So which is the largest planet? This one. Jupiter is the largest planet, and which is the smallest?
Jupiter is the second largest planet.
This is Mercury. No, Jupiter is the largest planet. And
Saturn is the second largest planet.
Yes, and the smallest, if someone asks you which is the largest planet, you will say Jupiter. And if it is the smallest planet, which one? Mercury.
And the second?
The Earth. The Earth is the only planet in the solar system that has life. Which has life? Which planet has life? Earth. It is home to plants, animals, and human beings. Who all live here? Plants, animals, and human beings. The presence of air, water, and ideal temperature makes life possible on the earth. So why is life only on the earth? Because the air of the earth, the water of the earth, and the temperature of the earth is such that life is possible in it. It is the only planet in which air, water, and ideal temperature, in which there is air, water, and ideal temperature. That is why life is possible on the earth. It is also called the blue planet. And why is it called blue planet? Can you see the blue color?
Because it has...
Most of the area is covered with water. Because 3/4 of its surface is covered with water, right? Tell me yes.
Yes, 3/4.
Yes, 3/4. Earth is spherical in shape. How is Earth?
Spherical.
At it is slightly flattened at the poles. It's not totally spherical. It is spherical. It's not circular, and it is flattened at the poles. The Earth is surrounded by a thin layer of air called the atmosphere. So, what is atmosphere? The thin layer of air that surrounds the Earth is called atmosphere. And tell me the spelling of atmosphere.
Atmosphere.
So at mos, 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 sphere, phere, sphere, atmosphere. Movement of the earth, rotation and revolution. So what are the two movements of the earth?
Rotation and revolution.
Rotation, rotation. R-O-T-A-T, rotation, T-I-O-N. Revolution, revolution.
Revolution and rotation.
Yes, rotation and revolution. Even though we cannot feel it, the earth is moving all the time. There are two types of movements, rotation and revolution. So Factopedia, what is this fact? Our planet Earth is believed to be about 4.54 billion years old. So it's so old. Okay.
How did they know? Because scientists discovered it.
Yes. Rotation. So what is rotation? The earth spins on its axis like a top. Have you seen a top?
Yes.
There's a pointed end, and if you spin from this area, then it becomes to go round and round. This is spinning.
There's a smooth little thingy, triangle thing underneath, and
yes, that's how it spins. So the earth spins on its axis like a top. So similarly, earth also has an axis. The axis is an imaginary line that runs through the center of the earth. So this axis is not a physical line, it is an imaginary line. Okay, this movement is called rotation. What it is called? Rotation. This movement is called rotation. It takes about 24 hours or 1 day for the earth to complete one rotation. So how much time earth takes to rotate?
24 hours or 1 day.
Yes. As the earth rotates, one half of it faces the sun. So now this is like this. So one half is facing the sun. The sunlight fall on its on this half. So this sunlight is only falling in this half. It's not going till in this side. That's why this area has day and this area has night. The part of the sun which is on the other side is not facing the sun. That part is dark and thus it is having night time. As the earth rotates, the dark part when faces the sun, it has daytime. As the earth rotates, the dark part when faces the sun, it has daytime. So now this will rotate and this side will go this side and the night side will come towards day side. So every day we have day and we have night because earth takes 24 hours to rotate.
Because of earth has support to do rotation.
Why moon?
Because I have seen my friends were saying that the moon helps the earth move and controls water waves.
Yes, moon does control water waves, but it doesn't help it move. It's just rotating. The earth is rotating in 24 hours. It will rotate. So when this side will be in facing the sun, it will have day and the other side will be the night. Similarly, when it will rotate, this night part will come to this side and it will have the day and this part will again become dark night. So this is what it is saying. As the earth rotates, the dark part when faces the sun, it has daytime. The part which was having day earlier experiences darkness and hence it is nighttime in that part. Thus the rotation of earth causes day and night. So what is the importance of rotation? It causes day and night. If the earth will stop rotating, then one part will always have day and the other part will always have night. It will never have.
If you want to have day, so they will just fly aeroplane and come there.
Yes, so it will be very difficult. So this is such a beautiful construction of the creator who has created the earth and the sun in such a beautiful fashion. So imagine if there was only day and no night time, how do you think our lives would have changed? So if you wanted to sleep, always you will be like you have to go to school at all times. There will be no sleeping times. Even at night, you will see the sun. So you know, so the whole our system of sleeping will be disturbed, right?
So how will ever know when we will sleep?
Yeah, so it will become very difficult.
Even the clocks will say the wrong time. How will we even know?
Now revolution. What is revolution? Okay, here's a question. Why do we have longer days and shorter nights in summers and vice versa in winter? So these days we have winter. So you see the
days are
short and the nights are longer. So this is because of revolution. So let's see what is revolution.
If in winter time, Earth wants that winter would be longer.
No,
Right?
because of revolutions. Because of what? Because of revolution. So let's see what's revolution. While rotating on its axis, the Earth also moves around the sun in a fixed path called the orbit. So it is rotating in its own axis like this, round and round, but it is also rotating around, but it is also moving in a fixed path or its orbit. So it is rotating and also moving around the orbit. So let's see first.
It's moving at the top and also rotating the sun.
Not rotating. So you come here and then you see clearly, so you will understand. So the Earth is rotating by itself, and then also revolution is going on. Revolution means moving in a fixed path, moving in an orbit around the sun. So it is going like this, and at the same time it's also like this, it is rotating. Now have you understood? So the Earth is having two movement. One is rotation and one is revolution. So while rotating on its axis, the Earth also moves around the sun on a fixed path called the orbit. The movement of the Earth around the sun in a fixed path is called revolution. So if someone asks you what is revolution, what will you say?
The movement of the Earth around the sun in a fixed path is called revolution.
Very good. This movement or one revolution takes 365 days and 6 hours, that is 1 year. So it's rotating here. This takes 1 day, and to come to this spot from here till here,
So
it will take 1 year.
Orbit, the
Yes.
whole sun
it will take
very much time, like 1 year.
Yes, it will take 1 year. Whole year, not month, 1 year. In 1 year, there are 365 days and 6 hours. How much time is there in 1 year? 365 days. How much? 365 days and 6 hours. The revolution of the earth around the sun causes change in season, and this is why seasons change. And let's see how. The sun. The sun is a huge ball of fire that gives us heat and light. What is sun? Sun is a huge ball of fire, and it gives us heat and light. It rises in the east and sets in the west. So where does sun rise?
The sun rises in west.
East. Sun rises in the
east
and sets in the west. Without sun, life on earth would not have been possible.
Because it will be fully night. How will we ever know?
The sun is in the center of the solar system. Where is sun? The position of sun, it is in the center of the solar system. All 8 planets move around the sun in their respective orbits. So we have seen here in the diagram that sun is in the center and all the planets move in their respective orbits. They are not moving outside the line. They have a fixed path. They have a fixed path, and so they are moving in a same or in their own orbit. So we have discussed that Pluto is very small, and in the previous chapter, I think we did about Pluto. Okay, so let's see what the book is saying. So don't go off topic. The sun, what we were saying, that sun is a huge ball of fire that gives us heat and light. It rises in the east and sets in the west. Without sun, life on earth would not have been possible. The sun is in the center of the solar system, and all 8 planets move around the sun in their respective orbits. They are not going here and there. The sun is not going and telling, okay, I will stand in your line. They are moving in their respective orbits. So such is
in their own orbit.
Yes, in their own orbit. They are not going and saying, okay, let's come. Today I will not stand in my own line. I will go and come in your orbit. So if this happens, whole system will get disturbed. So what the rule is?
Earth.
Yes. So whatever the rule is, everyone should follow.
Like we have rule on Earth.
So see, the sun is actually a star. What is sun? It's actually a star. As it is closest star, it appears to be much bigger than the other stars. So because it is very close to us, that's why it appears to be bigger. Light from the sun reaches our earth in 8 minutes. So this is a fact. How much time does light from sun take to reach the earth?
8 minutes.
Very good. The sun is 1 million times bigger than the earth. How big is sun than the earth? 1 million times. In ancient culture, it was worshipped as sun god. Even today, some people worship sun god. The ancient Egyptians called it Ra, and the Roman called it Sol. So they used to call sun as god. and they used to do prayer like this. The moon. The moon is a natural satellite of the earth. What is a moon? Moon is a natural satellite of the earth. Satellite. Spelling. Tell me the spelling of satellite. L-L-I-T-E. Satell. S-A-T-E-L. Satell. L-I-T-E. Light. Satellite of the earth. It moves around the earth and completes one revolution around the earth in about 27 days. So how much times it takes to move around the earth? 27 days. So that's why when you see the moon, you see that the shape of the moon changes. Every day you go and watch the moon, you will see sometimes it's full moon, sometimes it's half, sometimes it's like very thin. So it will take 27 days to move around the earth. The moon does not have light of its own. It reflects the light of the sun. It is our closest neighbor in the sky. There is no life on the moon because of the absence of water and air. So in a moon, there is no water and no air. That's why there is no life.
But moon, if moon wasn't with Earth, it will be also difficult without moon.
Yes, because it is a natural satellite of the Earth. And see, the moon's surface has big holes. And what are these holes called? Craters. Craters. So see, and what?
That the moon reflects light.
Yes.
It is just acting like a mirror.
Yes, moon reflects the light of the sun. It does not have its own light like the sun. Okay, so let's see. You, if you concentrate on this figure, you will understand very important thing, and it will help you in all the classes. If you go in standard 4, standard 5, it will help you. So today you have to understand this diagram. This is called phases of moon. The moon appears to change its shape every night. So if you go and watch the moon every night, you will see that the moon has different shape. We see only that part of the moon which is lit up by the sun. So sun is there, and here is earth, and here is moon, and moon is going around the earth. Moon is not going around the sun like this. Moon is going, this is the earth, and moon is going around the earth. Okay, earth is going around the sun like this, but moon is going around the earth. So when moon, this is the moon, and here there is sun. So sun's light is coming here and it's getting reflected here. Okay, so we see the moon. So this time when it is like this, then we see half the moon. Sometimes we only see a crescent. This is very thin. Then this is a bit more. This is again half, and this is this big. It's not crescent, just a little bit is like it's eaten up biscuit, like someone has eaten us this part. This black means it will not show, and this light part is showing. So if it is like this, it will show like someone has taken a bite from here. It looks like that. And here also it's half, and here you can see this much. This much is, you can do the phases of moon with a marigold biscuit also. You just start eating from the side, and you see this is the way. Yeah, you can see, do with any biscuit, round biscuit, and you will see that it goes in different shapes, crescent. So this is how the moon changes. So what it is saying is that the moon appears to change its shape every night. We see only that part of the moon which is lit up by the sun. The other part which is dark cannot be seen. Therefore, sometimes we see the full moon and other times only a part of it. The different shapes of moon are called the phases of the moon. What are the different shapes called? Phases of the moon. Phases. P-H-A-S-E-S. Bolo? Phases. Phases of the moon. And let's discuss it. Let us discuss it. So this is a new moon. When we cannot see the moon. You can't see. Now when we see only a part of the moon. Now you see very thin moon.
Crescent.
Yes, crescent. When there is Eid. Then you see, we see the moon. This is one day moon. This is a crescent moon. You start seeing very thin moon. This is a crescent moon, half moon. Slowly, by after some days, 6 or 7 days, you see it is becoming like
half of Ramadan.
Not half of Ramadan. It's we are talking about Eid. So on Eid you see crescent, and Ramadan also start when you see the first you see, okay, we have seen the crescent, so now Ramadan starts. After 7 days, you see, after some days, you see it has become half.
And after
gibbous moon is when we see large part of the moon, more than half. It is gibbous moon. And when full moon, when we see the full moon, a full part of the moon generally happens on 14th. Okay, so and this is
full moon means either Ramadan is complete.
No, then Ramadan completes when again moon finishes. When new moon comes out on Eid. So Ramadan is generally 29. to 30 days. And the phases of the moon is, it takes 27 days. Full moon. The stars. The stars are huge. So have you understood this?
I didn't understand.
What?
What is the
It's its name. It is more than half of the moon is can be seen. The name of this type of moon is called gibbous moon. When you see that more than half of the moon is being seen, you say, Mom, Mom, look, that's a gibbous moon. That's the name of the moon. Its name becomes gibbous moon.
So it's a name of a moon, and when we see the last part of the moon, is gibbous moon.
Yeah, and when it is full moon, you say, Mom, that's full moon.
And it's oval. Right.
And when you see the fine, then you say, Mom, that's a crescent moon. When you see half,
same shape.
yes, and when you see the half moon, you say that's a half moon. Okay, the stars. The stars are huge glowing balls of gases. What are stars? Stars are huge glowing balls of gases. They are very far away from Earth. Therefore, they appear so tiny. Why are they appearing so tiny? Because they are
away from Earth. Some
far.
stars are bigger than Earth, bigger than the sun.
Yes, they are of different sizes, colors, and temperatures. The sun is also a star, but it is closest star to the Earth, and that's why it looks a bit bigger. The group of stars sometimes appear to form patterns in the sky, known as constellations. What are they called? Constellation, and they beautify the night sky. So if they this is a design that they make here. See, this look like a body, this look like leg. This is like one hand is here and one hand is here. This name is Orion.
It's so funny.
Yeah, so if you
but in this star, I can see a both that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like there are 7 stars, then there are great bears. So this is a pole star. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then they make a great bear. The name. So each constellation have a name.
So this star can make Orion is the name of a shape of what star makes.
Yes. So these are called constellation. If you sit in the night sky, if you sit down and you watch the sky, yes, and you watch the sky, and then you carefully look at the sky, then you will see these types of shapes. So next time when you go out, you sit and then you watch the sky, you will see that this is a very shiny star, and then you follow this star and you see, oh, this is a great bear. I have located the great bear in the sky. Then you look somewhere else, then you will say, okay, that's Orion. I found that Orion in the sky. So these are patterns hidden in the sky. If someone closely observe the sky, then they can see these patterns.
Like a bee. The Orion looks like a bee.
Yeah, and these patterns are called constellation. What are they called?
Constellation. Even in this picture, there's a bow.
Yes, it's a constellation. Con, C-O-N, con.
C-O-N, con.
S-T-E-L,
stel.
L-H.
M-T-I-O-N. Constellation.
Constellation. Okay?
Yeah, he said.
So universal. So we have finished the chapter. There's just terms here. Universal means worldwide. This video is seen universally. Means people from all over the world are seeing this.
Yeah,
this is worldwide.
People from America.
Yeah. Planets. A planet is a large round object in space that moves around a star. If someone asks you what's a planet?
A planet is an round
object in space that moves around a star. Atmosphere.
The envelope of gases that surround the Earth
is called atmosphere. Rotation.
The movement of the Earth on its own axis is called rotation.
Revolution.
The movement of the Earth or other planets around the Sun in a respective orbits is called revolution.
Orbit.
Path or track are called orbits.
Satellite. Celestial body.
Celestial body orbiting the Earth or another planet is called satellite.
So if any body start to orbit the Earth, then it will become its satellite. Okay, what it is satellite? It has to orbit the Earth.
It's just like satellite that goes up and do internet thing.
Yes. So that satellite has to go and orbit the Earth. So it becomes satellite.
Like being a moon.
Okay, points to ponder. Think about it. The sun and the 8 planets revolving around it form the solar system. So what is the solar system? The sun and the other 8 planets. The sun gives us heat and light. Stars are huge glowing balls of dash.
The sun gives us heat and light. The stars are used growing more of gases. Earth
Gases. You
gases.
just finished the fill in the blanks. I'm telling the fill in the, you just finished it. The sun gives us dash and dash.
The sun gives us heat and light.
Dash and dash revolving around it forms the solar system.
What?
The dash and dash revolving around it.
Sun has 8 planets.
Okay. Dash is the only planet that supports life.
Earth.
Dash of Earth causes day and night.
Rotation.
And dash of Earth causes causes
Revolution.
season. The dash is the only satellite of Earth.
The moon.
Natural satellite. The changing shapes of the moon are called its phases spelling.
PHASES.
So very good. So you have completed the chapter.
We have completed the chapter, and till then, subscribe to our channel, like the channel, and turn on the notification bell for our new previous videos. Till
New
then,
and previous videos.
yeah. Till then, bye bye.
See you in the next class.
Yes. See you in the next class.
Thank you.
Thank you for watching.